So, how did I end up in this situation where I'm begging a YouTuber with 30,000 subscribers for my stuff back? Well, let's rewind.
Oh my god, bro.
So, we're gonna rewind. We're gonna rewind a bit back to around 11 a.m. as of today, which is October 16th, 2025. So, I was just playing Brainrot, obviously, when I saw a YouTuber who I actually used to be friends with, named VZ3rdeye. He usually does Fortnite content, but I saw him turning into kind of a Brainrot YouTuber because he made a few shorts about Brainrot, and he said that he might make some more. So, I naturally asked him if he would like to see my stuff or trade for it or index any of it because I trusted him. You know, he had 30,000 subscribers, and he used to be my friend and stuff until we stopped talking because I quit Fortnite. So anyways, I was like, yeah, and he was like, yo, bro, hit me up. I'll add you on Discord and all that. So we were just playing, and here's where I'm gonna head over to our DMs. And I was like, yo, I'm the one with the stuff. What's your user? I'll add you. And I added him. He was like, that's actually crazy. And I was telling him about how I'm a YouTuber now. And he was like, I also have a friend. So he added me to a group chat with this friend. And let me find this group chat. It might not be there. Let me check. Let me scroll. Is it there? Oh yeah, right here. He added me to this group chat. I was like, yo, what's up? I'll add you on my PS. You can see my alt account. Or the fishy I knew from 2 years ago, and this is how he knew it was me. Then I sent my YouTube channel, and we started a call for about 20 minutes. I was showing them that I had all these rainbows indexed. And then, as you guys could see, they both left at the exact same time. And this is right where they scammed me. So anyways, heading back to our DMs, I was like, yeah, he's going to add me in a group. I was like, I added him. And then here is where I got scammed. So I'm going to show the clip. So basically, I was letting them index my dragon. So they were obviously indexing it. And then I was waiting. And look what happens. So I'm waiting to grab one back. I open my Discord. Look. They took a picture. And then I grab it. One leaves in the back. I grab mine. I'm like, what? Shirley's joking. But then he leaves the call. Then I get body swapped and they both leave. And then they leave the call. And yeah. So they left the group. And here's where I start DMing them. And I joined a call with my friend. And yeah, that's about it. So obviously I thought I could trust him. It was very sad. And then he kept going on about how he needed it and to game about stealing, and I quote unquote was a bad person and made fun about him. And no, I didn't. He actually made a lot of inappropriate comments about my family, especially my mom, including calling her sexy, which was very weird to be coming from apparently a 13-year-old, but he doesn't sound like he's 13. And yeah, he also said I'm a really bad person and I've done a lot of really bad stuff. I don't know when I did a lot of really bad stuff. And then he said all I did was steal a dragon, which is about worth $200 USD. Then he says that never happened when I talked about him calling my mom sexy and saying a lot of weird stuff. And then he made me have a stroke trying to read that. And then I was telling him about how if he loves God, why would he scam? Searched this up and saw, yeah, scamming is against the Bible. So I was like, yeah, bro, why would you do that? And then here's where he kind of really made me mad. He said, you're the one that needs a job, crying over me taking your dragon and flooding my server. And then I kind of roasted him. If you guys want to read it, you can pause the video. But I wrote all this, and it's true. And he just keeps saying that all he did, like, he blamed it on, he, like, said steak scams just for the, which is obviously for the videos. I literally let him scam my burger on Brainrot just for the video. Then he says I scam people. He said game is stealing about, by the way, which doesn't even make sense because sure, the game is about stealing, but I willingly let him say index. He said he would literally give it back right after. They literally said, come take it back, bro. So that's technically scamming. That's not stealing because I didn't bring the dragon into a public server or let him try to steal from me. He openly said, yo, bro, can I index and then you could take it back? And I said, sure, because I trust you, right? So then he said I could just scam for more dragons, which really doesn't make sense. And then he said, I mean, I started Brainrot, which is the same thing. And here's where, like, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what to do. He's obviously not going to give it back. He blocked me on Discord. So I don't know. It's a really interesting situation. I don't know why he would do that. Who knows? To be honest, I really don't know. But I wanted to just make a video talking about that, telling you guys, like, the truth. Make sure not to trade with him or anything. He's obviously a scammer. they did multiple things to quote unquote build my trust anyways, so I think like honestly it's just weird, man. He just kept going back to about how I was a really bad person, even though that doesn't make sense. How about it's a stealing game, not that one. I mean, I guess maybe if it's a scamming game, scam a Brainrot, that makes sense, right? Scam a Brainrot. But I mean, I'm not really mad. I can get another one pretty easily. You guys are really stacked, and I love to trade with you guys. And I also can steal stuff, so it's all right though. But yeah, so sad situation. Sad to see that my old best friend and also a YouTuber, 30,000 subscribers. I'll be contacting PremFN hopefully to tell him the truth about VZ, and hopefully VZ falls off. I mean, he already is. His channel's already dead. Like he has 30,000 subscribers nearly, but he only gets about 700 to 1,000 views. That's like so much less views than me. He barely posted in the past 4 months, so I don't see him doing anything on YouTube. He's not really good. His quality's kind of bad, no offense to him. But yeah, so it's just a really sad situation. But I wanted to make a video about that. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for all your guys' support. But yeah, see y'all in the next one.